All right, so we're all warmed up, ready to move into our plank series. Let's get started. Come to all fours. Knees are under hips, wrists, elbows are under shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you curl your toes under, we'll exhale, push the ground away, snug your abs in, and hover those knees. Take a nice deep breath in from here, and exhale. One more time, staying wide through the collarbones, wide through the back. And exhale. Set your knees down, sink your hips back just for a little breather, a little stretch. All right, stretch time's over. We're just getting started. Curl the toes, hover those knees one more time. Take a nice deep breath in, and obviously exhale. Choose to stay here, or if you want, you can always increase by adding a little heel lift. So the idea is to keep the hips still, to keep the shoulders still. You're simply, kind of kicking yourself in your tush. All right, last one. Balancing it out, set the knees down. This time, sink back and open the chest. Exhale, release the hands. We'll curl our toes and lift the hips up this time to a downward facing dog. Pedaling those feet out. And from here, shifting the weight forward so the shoulders glide over towards the wrists. Checking in with ourselves on plank. So we want every muscle sort of snugging in right to our midline. Think about those heels pressing back, 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 and the crown of the head reaching forward. Obviously, we have options, so we can always come down onto our knees if we need a break, or if we want to increase the intensity from here, or just change it up, you can start sawing back and forth. So the heels drive back, the crown of the head goes forward. The whole while, the fingers are spread wide, you're pressing down firm through the pads of the fingers. You feel awake and alive through the entire body. 2 more rocks forward and backwards, please. Last one. Good. Breathe those hips up to the sky. Let the breath out. And then from here, shift forward once again. Take your hand under your face, pivot your heels down, and open up into a side plank. So again, options, everybody. Choose the level that works best for you. If you need to come down onto a knee today, please do so. If not, feel free to stay with inner thighs squeezing and arm lifting. Feels so good to wake up. All right, we're going to lower the hips down. Bend the knee, take a seat, a little mermaid stretch up and over. Oh, nice release on the spine. Use your strength in the abs to draw your legs forward, and then reposition yourself, finding a nice high plank pose on the other side. From here, let's play around with a variation. It might be difficult to see this, but I'm going to draw my foot in, and then tap it out, and tap it in, and tap it out. And 3 more, a total of 5 on each side. 2, staying long in the spine. Last one. Let's just give it a little hover, and maybe tip forward and back for 5. And 4. Thanks for doing this with me. 3, and 2. Last one, set it down, both feet, downward facing dog. And we get to do the same thing on the other side, so shift forward, let your left leg hover, and tap out and in for 5. And 4, keep pulling those ribs to your back. 3, and 2. Last one, give it a little hover, maybe a little saw for 5. Are your arms starting to feel this yet? 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Set your feet down. Lift your hips up. Take a moment here, soften the knees, release the hands, maybe snug them onto the mid-back. And we'll set ourselves up now for our side plank. Curl the toes, lift the hips, and take that hand right underneath your face. Pivot your hips, squeeze the inner thighs, and once you feel secure, pull up and open. Right here. Nice long line of energy from the fingertips spread out to the top, all the way to the foundation. Again, if you'd like, set that shin down. Just stay with me with the breath. Whatever you're doing, just breathe. release the hand down, come back into that high plank. Soften down, release. Mermaid stretch. Oh, bringing it around. Pivot onto the hips. Now you're onto your sits bones, nice and tall. Fingertips can be facing front or behind. It's up to you. I prefer them forward. Feet are hip width distance apart. We're going to pick up the hips and look down towards the tummy. Keep length in the back of the neck. So a nice little stretch, a little reverse planking, opening up the shoulders, and then settle the hips down. Good. Sit up tall on the sits bones. Reach the arms up for a stretch, and then release them down. So you have the option to stay there, hips lift, or if you would prefer, send the legs out long, point those toes, take an inhale to prepare, and then exhale, we'll lift the hips up, a reverse plank. So we'll hold this for a few breaths. I'm already trembling. You'll notice a slight bend in the elbows. My hips tend to want to wobble, so I'm really focusing on making sure that both hip bones are staying lifted evenly. One more breath. Actively pressing out to get a stretch in the front body, and then we're going to melt down just a little bit and change our mind, come right back up, and then melt down. Change your mind, come right back up, and melt down. Folding forward, the knees come out wide, and we will fold forward. That should feel really nice on the body. On the next breath in, simply roll yourself up. You can find just whatever comfortable seat. We'll loosen up those arms because we just did a lot. So I like to start out just a little opening and closing. And notice that you have the opportunity to switch which arm goes on top. Oftentimes we tend to use the same body patterns. So take note of that, not just in the stretch, but during the day. Do you always use the same hand to turn the doorknob? Do you always start walking forward with the same foot? Next time the arms are open, just leave them there. Settle your left hand down and reach your right arm all the way up and over. We will take a breath in together and lift up. Exhale, set it over. Deep breath in. One more time on each side because it feels so good. Maybe play around while you're here. A little teasing in and out, reaching the arm long. Oh, you can hear those birds. Alrighty. Big breath in, bring the arms back up to the goalpost. A little lift of the chest. And then neutralize it, set that right hand down, and just tease your way in and out of this beautiful side bend. Wonderful. Come back up through center. Use your abdominal strength to release and recross the ankles as we go into our spinal twisting. So your right hand towards your shin, twist. Come back through center. You can open the arms up if that feels good. Set them down and twist. Two more in each direction. Releasing, growing tall out of your sits bones. Coming back through center. Allowing yourself to only twist as deep as is comfortable. And remember, the head is last to twist. It follows along with the rest of the back. So think from your base, middle back, upper back, and then the head gets to move, not the other way around. Eyes stay soft and awake. Reach forward. Let's fold down together. Reaching those arms up to the sky. Bringing them down towards your chest. And before you hop up and move on with the rest of the day, just take a moment and be grateful. You moved your body in different positions. You focused on your breath. You strengthened. You lengthened. Be proud of yourself. All right, have a great day.